rocking it to some good old music. This happy and blessed Saturday. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? You don't understand. Just bear this in mind. Oh. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome on in. Welcome, welcome while you get on in. Guys, remember we are streaming both on the YouTube and also on our regular TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Guys, remember to like and share the live. Top of the screen, guys, like and share the live. Top of the screen, like and share the live, guys. Welcome, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome on in, guys. Guys, remember to share the live. Welcome, 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 consultant, welcome. Hey, welcome, Mr. Brown. How are you? Long time don't see ya. Welcome, welcome on in, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hey, how are you? Streaming here on the YouTube, guys. Welcome. It's your girl Yonnie, guys. I'm waiting for persons to join us so we can start our discussion for tonight. So just bear with me while I wait on each and every one of us to be a part of this program for tonight. Guys, remember to tap up the screen. Tap on the screen, guys, while you're at it here. We have over 11 persons. Come on, guys, tap up the screen, like and share. Guys, remember I'm streaming from YouTube and also from the TikTok. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, welcome on in, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Remember to share the live. Hey, how are you? Welcome, welcome on in. Hey, broke wind just know and I can smell the sales real steak I had last night. Okay, no problem. Presley Holloway, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. Guys, remember here is our podcast where we discuss topics that are important. These are things that people want to know answers to because on a regular basis, we have issues that surrounds us. We have problems that we need answers. We need to know because these are stuff that it doesn't just happen to just me, you, or our next friend. But these are things that people really need to know what to do when these situations do arises. Thank you so much for being here with us, guys. Guys, remember those on the TikTok, remember also to send your requests. Come on in and let's have a real, deep, and honest conversation. Come on in, guys. I'm waiting on you to, tap up the screen. Also to share the live. Let someone know, both on the platforms, the YouTube, and also on the TikTok. We are most important to me. You are important to me. And I want to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a blessed day. I know some persons are out because of the 4th of July. But I want to take this moment to say we do appreciate you all. And just do what you're doing and hurry and get here because we're waiting for you over here and Yonnie Unfiltered. All right, so guys, while we are at it now, I'm just gonna dive into our topic for tonight, right? Because I have a few persons here on the live. I'm not seeing much. I'm not sure if it's what I did to my feet, but anyhow, let's wait and see what's happening. And I'm gonna get straight into our topic for tonight. Okay. Okay, everyone, let me know if you're hearing me. Am I okay? Just put a thumbs up in the chat, guys. Put a thumbs up if I'm okay, I'm clear, I'm loud and clear, and you're hearing me. Put a thumbs up. Something, or say yes if you're not able to do the thumbs up. Say yes if you're hearing me clearly. Okay, thank you, Queen Angela. Angel, sorry, thank you. Over on the YouTube, are you hearing me clearly? I need someone to say yes. Let me know, guys. I'm waiting for the comment. Thank you. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you. All right, guys. So those here on the YouTube, on the TikTok, the channel that I am on, my name for the YouTube is Yonnie Unfiltered. And also Yonnie's Perspective for the YouTube. Those are both my YouTube channel. You can check me out, guys, on both channels. Let me go again. Yonnie Unfiltered. What's up, my darling, dark and lovely? Was it easy for you to get through on this? Because I was wondering if I was to send was to do restart the live. That's what I was wondering. If you're hearing me correctly. All right. And if everything is okay, because I noticed normally the amount of persons I would have, I'm not seeing. Hey, what's up? All right, guys. So we are just going to start off and bounce it off with those who are here right now. Okay? And we wait until the other persons get in here. So welcome back to Yonnie Unfiltered, where we stop sugarcoating and start leveling up. We have real conversations going on day after day after day. Everyone is thinking about, but not everyone is willing to have or to say it out loud. Hey, Kevin. Oh, where is Kevin? Oh, is it Kevin you're talking, or you're talking Mr. Keith? He's the one you're talking about? Because he should be here very soon. I'm not sure. But while we're at it, let me go ahead and introduce our topic for tonight, guys. So tonight's discussion is going to challenge opinions on love, money, independence, gender roles, expectations, and relationship. Here's tonight's question. Should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating? Let me go again. Should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating? That's our topic for tonight. Now, before anyone gets upset, we are not here to attack men. We are not here to attack women. We are here to understand each other's perspective. If you are watching, I need everyone to do 3 things right now. Share the live. Double tap on the screen. Comment where you're watching from tonight. Tonight is going to be very interesting. Thank you for sharing up the live, guys. Thank you, I truly appreciate you. So guys, before we start, here's the first icebreaker that I want to start out with. Let's take a quick poll. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do on both platforms. Type a yes if you believe a financial stable woman should still expect financial support from her partner. Type a no if she, as her own money, shouldn't expect financial support. So you're going to say no if she has her own money, she don't need financial support. And yes, if she is financially stable, should she expect financial support? So you are going to let me know, is it A, is it yes, or is it no? What is your answer? Guys, if you are not clear and you want me to repeat for you, so you see, somebody understand clearly. Because Queen Angel said yes. When you say yes, Queen Angel, what are you expecting from your partner or from the man in the relationship? What is it that you're expecting? All right, so before we go any further, guys, we Hines and at Antoinette Hines again. All right, so here are some ground rules that we are going to be setting before we get any further. There are no wrong options tonight. Everyone has different experiences in life. Some grew up seeing fathers provide. Some grew up seeing mothers do everything. Some grew up splitting everything. Others believe traditional roles works best. Others believe traditional roles works best. I guess that's a repetition. Somebody say, so top tier says no. Okay. Over on my YouTube, what do you say? What are your answers? Guys, comment in the comment section, guys. Let me know. Send a comment. Let me know what your answers are in the comment sections on the YouTube. I'm seeing the comments over on the TikTok, but I need to see the comments over on the YouTube also. Others believe traditional roles works best. Tonight, we are going to listen before we judge, okay? So we are not going to judge anybody. We are just going to listen, hear what they have to say, and then we are going to make our suggestions after. Okay, guys, so the floor is open. You can go ahead and send your request and let me know. So here someone say over on the TikTok, man is the provider. So regardless I am stable or not, he should play his role. Okay. Guys, if you agree, if you disagree, you can send your request. You can join the live and let's have a real conversation. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Send your request and come on in. I'm not sure if it's what I put on the thing. Why am I seeing most of my people's joining? Hey, French Rose, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I just want to answer the question, or is it a statement? The person in the comment section who said, man is the provider.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless is I am stable or not, he should play his role.
Right.
But your question was, if a female is stable,
Mm-hmm.
should the man also provide, right?
Yeah, so I say the let me put it out so those coming out there just coming in can get the correct question that we are looking at tonight. Topic, I mean, that we're looking at tonight. Should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating?
Okay, so for me now, I am financially stable as a wife. I'm living with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be different from when, you know, you don't have certain money.
Mm-hmm.
When you're financially stable, you can stand on your own. You're independent.
Right.
I don't have a problem with my partner. When I'm financially stable, my partner probably buy me flowers, buy me a nice suit clothing, if he's like, your partner go outside and say, I think I'd love this for my wife, or I think my wife will love this, that's different. But for him to come in and give me money to say, listen, I'm giving you this, I don't think that's fair. Don't know if I'm wrong. Don't want anyone to crucify me now, but that's just my opinion. Once you're financially stable, you're not going to be that dependent on a man. You understand?
Right.
I would appreciate a small gesture, maybe an or anniversary. You come and you say, okay, so I'm gonna take my wife out for dinner. Whatever the case may be, that is different because both of us can stand. So I'm not gonna be like a burden on my partner because.
All right, so I'm gonna read what Psalm 91 says. Yes, he should, no matter how small, is not my son. So that's what she says based on the topic for tonight. So she believes it doesn't matter if she's wealthy or not. The man's responsibility is to also support the wife. So that's what she agrees on. All right, go ahead. You can continue the French rose.
Yes, that's just what I was saying,
Okay. So, guys, anyone in the comment section, anyone down below that needs to be a part of our topic for tonight? Our discussion is about, should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating?
Remember, the key word in it is financially stable, meaning you're able to take care of yourself. You're able to provide for yourself.
Guys, remember to share the live. Sorry about that. Share the live, guys.
I think you should depend upon a man and you are financially stable. When I say depend upon him, meaning when you are down and you don't have certain things, the man is going to man up and take up his duties to provide for you.
Right.
Him giving you something, maybe taking you out for dinner, you guys go on vacation, he will spend, that's a different scenario. But when you're gonna depend on him, you have your money and depending on I'm not in agreement with that.
Okay. Guys, share the live so we can get more person's opinion on this. We need to hear from everybody that can speak. Come on in, guys, share the live. What does financial support actually means, right? This is what it means. When people hear the word financial support, they immediately think paying bills. But financial support can mean different things. Buying dinner, helping during emergency, paying rent, buying gifts, covering vacations, helping while someone goes back to school. Supporting a business dream. So before we debate, what exactly counts as financial support?
Oh, so financial support would be just like what I was mentioning. When I say like you guys go out for dinner, the guy would pay for the dinner. So obviously it would mean the same thing.
So Psalm 91 says that's the reason why someone is coming up. Let me add him top tier. All right, so just before we go, Psalm 91 say that's why so many men are princesses these days because women are doing too much. Okay, that's a good point right there. But let's see who else has something to say. Go ahead, top tier. Let me hear what you have to say.
Well, me think for the woman afford her thing. Yeah, the man have to play a part. Or the man do his daily duty. The man are the leader for the home. So the man don't provide whatever he's supposed to provide.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so,
the woman need the support because she financially
stable.
Balanced.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
She good. So we don't support her set. I don't know.
But remember now, we just spoke about it can be buying dinner. It can be, because financially support is not just paying bills. We are definitely breaking it down. It can be, you buying a dinner, you helping out during an emergency, paying rent, or buying gifts. It can be any of those. So do you still hold your opinion?
Still, regardless, like a man, my responsibility as a man still. I always respond to my lady, ear and her nails. Yeah, whatever she want, yeah, she can do it off her own if she wish. If she wish, yeah, but me think of my responsibility that. Yeah, she probably will provide everything else.
So Psalm 91 say, yes, my brother, no matter how small, men should be the leader.
It's part.
It's part.
My thing is a traditional thing, you know, with the woman from my father days. Must make sure you make your woman.
Guys, remember to follow me, please. Remember, because I'm seeing some private accounts, and I don't know if I can accept them because I don't want anything negative on my page. So remember, right?
She look good. Her nails and her ear. I think every man responsibility that.
Okay, no problem. So let's find out. Go ahead now, Blessed. Go ahead. Let me hear what you have to say. Blessed, are you hearing me? Maybe says, yes, I agree, but if he wants to give me, it's up to him. Okay, Miss Mavis. All right, so let's hear from you, Queen. Because the person down there is not connecting. Go ahead, Queen. Let me hear from you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
yes, ma'am.
This is a very interesting topic, and it's very deep. It's very deep. So, my take on this is, if we are going to go biblically, the man is the head of the household.
Right.
You understand? So, regardless if I am financially stable, he is responsible. It's not like I am going to put all the responsibility on him. But he needs to play his role as a husband, as a man.
Okay.
You understand? Because the Bible speaks about a man who cannot provide for his family is an infidel. He's no good. So the man needs to stand up regardless of, how much he can do.
Right.
The lady can chip in and assist if he's struggling. I respect what the brother has just said about doing his wife or girlfriend here or nails. A lot of men don't think about that.
That's true.
You understand? And that is
yes,
very,
that's a plus. That's true.
It's a plus to a relationship. But the flip side of this is how society is now. Right. Things are not like it used to be when we were growing up.
That's true.
And our father used to be the breadwinner and our mom used to stay home. Now, people become more educated and ladies become more independent.
Right.
So it wouldn't be a problem if I have to help my husband to do certain things. You understand? Because you don't want him alone to spend all his money. You want him to save also. So you want to contribute. But what we need to understand, a lot of men feel offended. The good men, I'm not talking about the nasty men. I'm talking about good men, the decent men who know their role as a husband, does not want their wife to contribute. Right. Because they don't feel like, their wife is supposed to do that. Some men feel less than who they are if a lady should want to take on certain role. You understand? They feel like they are not capable of doing certain things.
That's true.
You understand? But you as a woman see life, things hard, and you want to help him. I don't see anything wrong for you guys to sit and have a conversation and say, "Hon, I'm willing to pay the light bill. I'm willing to pay the cable bill because you are paying either the mortgage, you're paying the car payment, you can't pay the insurance." And you are providing. So I would like to contribute to the food, contribute to other stuff. Right. You understand? And also you might have kids. And not only one kid, but more than one kid. And you know that daycare costs money. Both of you are working.
Sure.
So you have to pool that money together to provide. But what I'm saying is, regardless if I am financially stable, the man is responsible for the house. He's the head of the household. You understand? And a lot of times we as women take away that role from the man, and then we cripple them. They become lazy, they become complacent, and they don't want to do anything.
Sure.
But let them play their role. When they fall short, you fill in that gap. But don't just jump over them and say, hey, I'm going to do this. No.
Right.
When you see them falling short, you assist. Let them play their role.
That's true.
That's my 2 cents.
Right. But I have a question. Do you think, though, that if the man is not financially able to take care of the household, do you think the woman should be able to just take it on as, like a mantle, just take it up and do what she has to do?
You see, yes, I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you are going to go into a relationship with somebody, you are going to know from the get-go their capability. Am I right or am I wrong? Okay. So if I say I live in another country and I met somebody in Jamaica and I know he's a farmer, but I fell in love with him. And I said, okay, I love this man and I would love for him to be my husband. It's totally a different thing because I am going to have to meet him at the level he is at.
That's true, right.
I can't think of him, oh, he's a billionaire when I already know that he's a farmer. He's not making all that money.
That's
so
true.
If I have the money, I am one of those women who believe in, if I fell in love with this man, I am going to help to build him up. The flip side of this is when you build these men up and they feel like they are up there, then they pull somebody else in the relationship.
That's true.
And this is what caused a lot of problem wherein people now who have money and assets start doing prenups.
Yep. Thank you so much.
I mean? Because they don't want what they have worked hard for, and then they have to go back down to square one and build back up.
Right.
You understand?
That's true.
Financially stable, yes. If I know he doesn't have it from the get-go, is a different thing than he has it, and then I have to be pushing out mine. You understand?
All right. Yes, fair enough. All right, so true, and I really appreciate every word you say. Should paying, thank you so much. Should paying for dates automatically fall on a man? You are going out for the first time, you just met him. Do you think that paying for the date, that should automatically be the man's responsibility?
Yep. Yeah, man, me think the man for pay for him date.
Why we have some good man in here, them, what them man here there?
Me personally as a man, yeah. When I invite out my lady, I don't want she pay nothing.
So if it's the first date, you believe you do her hair, you buy the dress.
Yeah, man, first date.
Wow, that's impressive. This one is good. Yes, because let me tell you.
I talk for myself though.
Right, yeah, you can't, we know you can't speak for the, yeah.
Talk some weird things and some different things.
Because
and some of these men have them lady who attracted to them that way there. I have some lady who have some masculine energy. We feel like them are the man, them are take out them man, but them are play the man role. I'm not happy about that though. I am the man. Me I play the man role.
Yeah, that's good. That's really kind of you.
You can play the man role, but not when we out together.
Right.
Yeah, the man.
True. That is true. So true. I appreciate that. All right, guys, and a lot of people would think otherwise because let me tell you, if you put this question to a lot of men out there, I know for sure they're going to be like, nope, no. Straight up, they're not doing it. And they have millions of reasons to, I'm not doing it, So, is paying for dinner considered a financial support? Do you think that paying for a dinner date is considered a financial support? Guys, also in the chat, you can, drop a comment, let me know. Do you think paying for a dinner date is also a financial support? Like you're financially assisting the person?
No, I
Okay.
don't believe that because this is an opportunity. You're trying to get to know this person. So by trying to get to know the person, these are some of the stuff that you have to do.
Okay.
Especially when you first are trying to get into a relationship.
That's true.
If you are in a committed relationship, I think both parties should be able to date each other.
Right.
Not only the man, if we are married or we are living together and having our family, I am supposed to be able to take my husband out and be able to pay for that meal too.
That's good.
And I can remember one time I was talking to this gentleman and I said to him, if my husband is able to take flour home to me when he get his pay, I think when I get my paycheck, I should be able to buy him a bunch of flour. And the man said, no, no, buy no man no flour. So I don't think, if I am taking it out of context, but I'm saying I don't see anything wrong with somebody giving a man a bunch of flour. A lady giving a man a bunch of flour. They said,
Right.
no, woman don't give man flour. Man only give woman. The man only give flour to a woman.
Thank you,
so I said,
Arik.
okay.
Thank you.
Well, there are other ways you can show. Because if he can buy you a bunch of flour when he gets his paycheck, you can buy him a shirt, you can buy him a hat, you can buy him a pants, you can buy him a perfume,
Anything,
you can buy him something. You understand what I mean? So you're showing him that you appreciate him having him in your life.
That's
You
true.
understand? So that wouldn't consider a financial support.
Right.
You are showing a form of appreciation there. Because if he can take you on a date, you can take him on a date. Whether you're going to have a picnic and classify that as a date, regardless of how you do it. You understand? I don't think you are telling this person you mean a lot to me, and I'm putting in the extra work for you to be comfortable, for you also to be happy. You understand what I mean?
So true. Go ahead now. Let me hear from you, Philly.
Reggae. On the topic again, guys.
Okay, should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating?
When they say dating, what you mean?
Like in a relationship, they are married, it can be either of those, yeah.
Right off the bat, let me tell you what we think about.
Thank you.
Relationship to me is not, it should be equal. And when I say equal, I mean, I feel like that's cause a lot of the problem. Because people are pinpoint who should do what.
Right.
If you notice, a lot of these conversations, people where I have problems with this conversation, and most of the time are single people. People who have never had a meaningful relationship, people who have never been married, because their expectation of a marriage or a relationship, they're not going to really meet nobody who going to fit them expectations.
Right.
You notice married people are going to tell us, well, a married woman might look at me and tell us, well, if me I make more money than my husband, nothing wrong if me pitch in and do this or pitch in and do that. And secondly, you're going to have a woman where you're going to tell us that she wants a man to wait on her hand and foot. The same time if that man wants her to do the laundry and take care of the house and take care of the kids. She tell us she not see a woman do that. She want to go make her own money. So who are going to raise the kids then? When the man is providing everything. If you get what I say.
Right.
So it's like it the scale and balanced in a sense.
Okay. He's finished? I'm not sure if he's done talking. I think he's out. All right. So imagine this. Guys, I'm just going to give you a few scenarios and I would need for you to let us expound on it, okay? So imagine this. A woman earns 200,000 a year and the man earns 70,000. Should she still expect him to pay everything? Or sorry, should she expect him to pay every time they go out? Take a moment if you want me to repeat. Let me go again. Imagine this. A woman earns 200,000 a year and the man earns 70,000. Should she still expect him to pay every time they go out? Hey, Mr. 8-Ball, what's up? And why? You can drop your comment in the comment section and also you can send your request. Come on up and let's have a real conversation.
It depends. It depends, that's all. Because if she make 200,000 and him a make
70.
70, right? All right. If he's being a traditional man and taking care of everything, how much money am I gonna have left for care of people on a date? Like, especially if them, cause when me did married, I used to go eat every weekend. Like from the get go, like I do something that we do.
Right.
Like whether it be a Saturday evening or a Sunday after, well, not Sunday, mostly like Saturday evening or a Friday evening. Would I go eat? And majority of the time that me I pick up the bill.
Right.
But you never bothered me because I'm a family me I carry out.
Right.
You get what I say? But in a case like that where the scale tip over because she almost make 3 times what him a make. But if him a take care of all of the bills them worse, give her money for the year and nails, well, if him 70,000 not gonna make it. It can't work. It can't work. It scale tip over.
Right. Understand. Point taken.
And would that be unfair for that woman to expect him to always be picking up the bill?
Right.
It can't work.
Right.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
So what about the females? Because you have females like me that don't do like hair and nails and all of that. You know?
Then you would be saving more.
Our partner, no. Well, my partner decided that instead of doing the nails and whatever, okay, we're gonna go on a date. Because that's what I was saying earlier. I said sometimes in a relationship, sometimes some females, they kind of put a lot of pressure on the male. If you're in a relationship and you're stable, financially stable, nothing is wrong with the partner helping out, like doing the regular, like, you know, we have a date, probably you will pay for so on. So because you're stable, probably showing you with gifts or whatever the case may be. Nothing is wrong with that. But some people believe like, oh, you're working money, so you should give me. I need my pocket money. I need this. I need that. No, we have to be fair and be reasonable.
Good night, Didi. How are you? All right. So, guys, for those who are just joining us, our topic for tonight is: should a financially stable woman, still expect financial support from the man she is dating? Should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating? Send your request, guys. Be a part of the chat. Let's have a real conversation. Come on up. All right. You were saying no, French Rose. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, yeah. I actually finished saying what I was saying. Once you're financially stable, meaning you're able to provide, you're an independent woman, you're able to take care of yourself, people just have to use their discretion and know that, listen, you know, we're just in this to work together. Some people believe in they're in the relationship, so you use the man as a ladder to climb up. And it's not fair. People need to be reasonable in whatever they're doing.
Right, that's true. Is it my Wi-Fi, D? Oh, guys, my Wi-Fi is giving problem. Let me know. She said, Danny. Oh, I don't. I'm not sure. All right, let me know what you are. Okay, so is it about money? When we look at with the scenario just now, no, it's okay. Okay, so when we look at the scenario just now with the 200,000 that the female is working and the male is not working half that amount, right? When we take for example on that, I would agree with Fui. Yeah, is it reggae? I don't know, but Fui, that's him. I would agree with him. Because when you look at it, it depends on how much you're taking home, right? And if you're able to, you're taking up the responsibility of the home, then I would not expect my husband to be carrying more, knowing that he would be completely out of it. Unless you're trying to send that man to go ahead, borrow loan on something that he doesn't even have. So we have to be realistic when we are doing these things and when we expect what we expect from these men. That's how I see it. Go ahead now, Timeless.
What was the question? Pleasant.
All right.
To you and your panel.
Right. Thank you so much for being here. So my topic is, should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she's dating?
Wow. Yeah, it depends, because when a woman feels safe and a woman is with you, there's a transformation.
Sorry.
There's a transformation and other thing, I must say she have you already.
Right.
But if you just get involved, maybe she kind of pressure a little. Because woman is like that. When a woman feels safe, it's different. You can't go on the road out the sun, go have a picnic with you, because you're married to her. She's in a tangible relationship. So you can go down a Turkle Park and you can have a little picnic. You can go down the riverside, you can have a little picnic. You can still woman, you can enjoy yourself because of she that. But the moment you get involved, it depends on how the man stay, because someone impressive when I put themselves in a problem. I mean, I'm an impressionist. If I that me have, so it work.
Right.
For me, so yeah, it depends. But the type of man, because some man I not nothing, Some man I impress someone and I go on like this and that and that. And they all start thief and tear them from a place because they don't have no sense. Satisfy what you have, you must tell the woman straight to say, look here, I can't go to my reach,
Sure.
Make she understand. Make she know say you pay the little rent, make she know you pay the little car loan, make she know say you have the little education loan, make she know say you have, and make she understand the whole situation.
Sure.
If she can't accept it that way there, make she go on.
That's true.
And so me say life. That's why I don't tell woman lie, I don't tell no woman a lie. Because I not go be no impressionist and look you. And then now you find out say me I tell lie. That simply means we are going to break down this or no.
True.
And you're not going to trust me again. So by the time I tell you, say, look here, I can eat too much dumpling or I can buy a little Chinese food and I go and boost this or things not really good for me. I will tell you. I don't waste my time and tell them a lie. And some of them man put themselves out of the way. That's the problem.
True. So true. All right, go ahead, Dee. Let me hear what you have to say, or she's taking out. All right.
Just trying to shut my radio. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening.
So you're saying the topic is, should a woman who is financially stable
expect financial support from a man she's dating? Whose background is making?
Yes, I would, but it depends.
Camille Downey, give just a minute, D. Camille Downey is not following me, yet she's reposting every minute she's sharing. Follow me, my dear. I don't mind you sharing, but go ahead and follow me. All right, continue, D. Whose thing is making so much? Oh, it's D. I guess her phone rang or something.
Okay, sorry
Thank
about
you.
that.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes, I would, but depending on his income, because we all know that how should I put it? We know that a lot of men here, depending on their status, they don't earn as much as female would. And then us being females, if we take on that role of doing everything, then I think it takes away the term quote unquote masculinity from our men. Okay. So yes, I'd want him to contribute something we could sit and talk about. But I wouldn't, as we would say, I wouldn't break his back. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's not earning much, or if he's not earning, then we have a conversation to say, well, babe, I know you're not working now, so I don't expect you to, but as soon as you are. And if he's working and working a certain amount, then we discuss what he can chip in with, what he, what he can and cannot do. Right. And just to make life easy. So that's my 2 cents. But yes, I would want him to contribute if he is.
Thank you, my darling. Right.
Okay.
Right. Thank you so much for those input, guys. So a real man provides no matter how much money his woman has. Do you agree or do you disagree? He can afford it himself. Expecting him to pay is entitlement. Do you agree that that is true or is false? What do you think? If he can afford it himself, expecting him to pay is entitlement. Do you agree or do you disagree? Guys, it goes to anybody. You are all silent on me like you don't know where we're coming from. Hello? Wait. Why are we silent? Silencio, why are we silent?
Everybody wants to be pampered, so.
Right. Okay. Mr. 8 Ball, how are you?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Can't complain. So I know the topic brought you to cover this. Right. So,
good evening to the panel.
You're doing what?
Yes. Hi. Good evening. Good evening, D. I see you. What's up, y'all? Yeah. So I'm actually triggered now with this topic.
I know.
So basically, you got the female making $250,000, and the guy is making 70,000, right?
Yep.
But the thing is, what I'm observing, right? It doesn't matter what the woman is making. Her money is her money, and as the man, you still have to provide. So even though you're making 3 times less than what your spouse is making, right? You're still expected to be the provider. Because a lot of women will tell you straight up, my money is my money and my man money is my money.
Right. Yep.
Well, I think that's where a lot of us are going wrong. And some women will say, hey, don't watch my money. be the man, right? That is type of a roommate thing now if I'm going to start chipping into bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That is when relationships, finances is the centered thing in the relationship. Because, mind you, you are the two people that are going through life together. Where your resources are supposed to be pooled and put in one pot. And y'all take care of whatever y'all got to take care of.
Yes.
But that's not the case. The men backs are being broken. A lot of women don't care. If they are making the $200,000, don't watch my purse. That is not a man type of behavior. Be a man. You're a jelly back. Come on now.
True. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's how they.
It's real. She don't care if at the end of the month you ain't got a dime to your name. She's expecting you to pay that bill.
D.
And if a woman is gonna sit by and watch you do that, that ain't the woman for you.
No, thank you. You need to go. Gotta go. That's true. And I agree with you 100%. I do agree. Because, and you know what's the thing too? We are not drifting away from our topic. But here's the thing. Do you know that there are men out there who actually work and a woman is comfortable for them to go out to work every day while she sits at home and does nothing?
Absolutely.
And I don't know how it is.
Actually, you see, you gotta also understand that sometimes it's the men, right, that prefers it that way.
Right.
I don't know what is he's trying to prove. If that's work for you, that works for you, bro.
But would that work for you though, Mr. 8Ball?
So it depends, right? Because I don't need extra furniture.
Right.
Right? I'm looking for a companion.
Not a furniture.
Right? No.
What a nice way to put it.
God, you first stop.
May I tell you, well decent too, you know. I tell you.
First and foremost, right? I think if you're going to, and we're mostly Jamaican here, so let me speak from the Jamaican perspective, right? You go down to the embassy, you file for a visa, you are granted a visa because you want
to taste the American life. That's true.
Right? So you're going to migrate to make money. So then you turn around and come to America. You find a guy who is willing to work with you, and then you just sit down and do nothing. And I just give you money like an adopted child.
No.
If you're saying, okay, hey, 8Ball, I want to go back to school. I'm interested in culinary, or I'm interested in whatever. Of course, I will support your journey, your dream, your aspirations. But at some point in time, you got to get up and do something.
Sure. I don't agree with that. I believe that as a woman, and if you love your man dearly, you will not sit at home and have him work all the way, because that man is going to be a tired man. And that's the reason why sometimes they go on outside, because they are tired sometimes. And just looking at it, they are expecting you as the woman to feel some kind of compassion for them and just want to, understand where they're coming from and get up and help them. How would that be comfortable for you to watch the man sit, while you sit at home? I think two persons making money, it's better than one. That's what I think.
Of course. So, like I said before, I don't think that would be the woman for you. But at the same token, I know that a lot of men would prefer, especially if you got young kids.
Yep.
Right? Instead of you taking the kids to daycare, for the first 5 years of that child's life, okay, you bond with that child. You raise the child.
That's
you understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
So situations like that. But at the same time, while you own, you got to be doing something to generate in some kind of paper.
Right. That's true.
So that's your own independence. Say, for instance, something happens to me and I'm on the breadwinner.
Right.
And you're not a saver. So every time I give you $1, you spend $1. And sometimes you spend $5 and you only got $1. Now you're putting yourself in debt.
True. That is so true. I don't know how they do it, but it's
See,
rough.
my style is this. If I give you $1 and I don't see you turn that into $10, I'm watching you.
True. That's true.
Because as they will say, you know, you give a woman a house, she gonna turn it into a home. You
That's
give
true.
a woman some seed, she gonna multiply it and give you a child.
True.
Yeah, women are multipliers. So if a woman is doing division in your life, she means you're no good. That's my perspective.
That's true. Well taken. I really appreciate this point you brought just now. And are the ladies on the panel? You see, someone say, Psalm 91 says, same, so my brother. Ladies on the panel, do you agree, guys, with what he just said? The men and female, do you all agree with what was just said?
I agree 100% what he said.
Right, okay. Let me hear your take on the topic. Go ahead.
I believe that a woman should work. This nonsense of, oh, I have a child, I could raise that child. Yes, it's fine if you stay home, like he said, for the first 5 years. Because I think at 5 years they could start preschool or kindergarten. Okay, when that child go off to school, you could work.
Right. True.
Even you could work 9 to 1, you could do some home key, do some short cases. At least some type of money may not be much, but something is coming in until the child get a little older. Then you could do something more where your time is more extended and more money can come in. But nowadays days, as I look at relationship, to me, it's one-sided. Oh, the man should bring the money, the man should bring the money, and his money is mine and his, and my money is mine. To me, as a woman, that's being selfish.
Sure.
Because the money should be for you. His money is mine and his, and my money is his and mine.
True.
That's the way that I look at it.
That
then I
is true.
see them with this 50-50 nonsense. You might as well go get a roommate. If you and a man live together or they're together, I think y'all should come sit down together, babe. You would go over the rent, you go over the light, you go over the house rent, you go over the student loan, whatever, and you and him pay together. And at the end, when you're done, you'll be surprised. He got money saved, you got money saved. But once you work together, I might be wrong, but I'm old school.
That's true. Guys, what are your thoughts on that?
For me, I know my husband would have an issue with me because I don't like to stay home. I want to go out and work because I understand the fact that I'm not the only person who wants to save money.
Right.
I would like him to have money. And for me, I am always thinking outside of the box. I can't just have a tunnel vision.
No.
Because if my husband is the only breadwinner, what if something happened to him?
True.
How can our family survive that storm?
Right.
For me to go ahead now to get a job and not understanding how to navigate
That's
the children, he's sick. I could not. I have an issue if for a man. If to each his own, but I can't stay home. I have to work. Rather we have surplus than we don't have surplus.
Right.
You understand what I mean? Because my concern, I could get sick and the strain is on him. We don't have nothing in reserve.
How do you cope?
So I can't stay home. If I'm on retirement, is a different thing. If I'm on vacation, it's different. If I'm on sick leave, it's different. But I don't want my husband to tell me to stay home. He's going to have a problem because I'm not staying home. And men want their woman to be submissive, but at the same time, we as a partner have to think outside the box.
True.
Not just, hey, John is making this money. But it can come a time when John have an issue and don't work for 6 to a year, 2 years. How do we survive?
Right, that's true.
I have to work. I don't want no man tell me don't work.
Right. Totally agree with you. Okay, guys, so those who are just joining us, should a financially stable woman still expect financial support from the man she is dating?
Mind you, also, let me put this out there. A lot of us are actually with our biggest enemy in our household.
Sure.
They call them house enemies. Because I notice there's a lot of competition in these situations. Say, for instance, now, my lady is making $200,000. I'm making $70,000.
Right.
Now, I know it's not get jealous now of my woman now because she make 3 times what I make. You feel like, so girl, now, you know, your woman not going to respect me anymore because most of the time when it comes to money and a woman, we know how it is. And a lot of women, once them start make a certain amount of money, you can't really talk to them no more. Especially if your money short.
Yeah.
A lot of women respect money, they don't respect the individual. It's just like sometimes some people make an analogy and say, well, okay, the way you talk to your man in your house, you will never talk to your boss like that.
True.
And they will say, hey, I got to respect my boss because he pays me.
Happy for it, true.
You know what I mean? So even though sometimes you're in relationships, it's like an individualism thing.
Right.
What is mine is mine, and you're watching what I'm doing with mine. Where if y'all is a unit, y'all come together as one.
That's
everything
true.
that comes in the household is one pot. You take care of whatever you need to take care of, and you put away the rest. But somebody's always looking for the upper hand.
Right.
You could be in a situation where you feel like you don't want to be in, but you're trying to stack your bread. And like they would always say, a woman leaves a man in her mind mentally. She's planning her escape route.
That's true.
So you're over there stacking up your bread. I'm over here with my little $70,000. I'm still holding you down. We have our disagreements.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still willing to do whatever it takes, but you're already checked out.
So true, my dear. So true.
And I understand what you just said, sir, but it's not every. I know you're not saying everybody, but I want to make it clear. It's not every woman is like that. I had a husband that wasn't working, and I took on a second job just to make sure the household runs effectively. And when we go to the supermarket, even though he's not making any money, the money is on his card. He pays because I don't want him to feel less than who he's supposed to be.
Right.
You understand? Not because I'm coming home with the money, but I give him access so he's able to stand up as a man. We go to the supermarket, get to the checkout,
hey, Danny.
him wallet and him pay. You understand? Because you don't want him to feel belittled.
Right.
And when you have a man inside your house that starts feeling less than who he is, feeling like he can't touch your money, feeling like he's an underdog, then that relationship is not going anywhere.
True. So true.
But you do the things to make him feel like, even though I am not working, she's not making me feel less than a man.
Right.
You understand? When I took on 2 jobs and I said to him, go out and treat yourself. Buy yourself a shirt, buy yourself a sneakers. You want to go out and have something to eat, you don't have to ask me. Just be mindful that we have the rent to pay, we have the bills to pay. So when you are spending, you know the limit. Because sometimes, you have people don't know the limit. They just spend and put you in the bind. You understand? So it's not every woman, is just think it's for them. No. Because I'm doing 2 jobs. I leave my house 4:30. I don't come home until 12 o'clock. I don't have time. When I come home, I get maybe 3 hours, 4 hours sleep. By 4:30, I'm out the house again to start at 5. But what I'm saying, sometimes when you find women that are genuine like this, is the men who disrupt the household because they do the wrong thing.
True.
And that sometimes allow the other person to become a miser. They got to start clenching onto stuff because they don't want you leave them high and dry.
Yeah, who's speaking right now?
This Queen.
Oh, Queen. Okay.
Yes, Queen.
All right, so point is taken. And what I'm hearing over the media is it seems like the good women are falling for the messed up guys and vice versa.
True.
You see what I'm saying? The good woman is not paired with the good man.
I see him think, I say, what you by Yonnie Clark. Every woman and man will come by Yonnie Clark. Majority, a good woman, a majority, a good man. And most of them always end up with some wicked man. And the man them always end up with some wicked woman.
True.
So, I look upon it as, I just say a word for go, yeah, man. Because why me so good and me always end up with some woman where no mean me no good. And why you so good and why woman them so good and they always end up with some man when I mean them no good.
So sometimes, where the initial problem kind of starts from is the attraction, physical attraction for anybody. You see somebody, you like the appearance of the person. That's where it all starts from, right? And you're vested into that and not understanding now the characteristics of the individual.
Yes.
But you already fall in love with what you see.
Yes. So true.
That's kind of typically how it goes. That's why you see a lot of women, good woman and bad woman, bad man and good man, they invest in their appearance.
That is true. Jack says nobody not speaking about them dirty ways. And then Cam 7 say, because we turn to choose the one that we like, not the ones probably that like us, right? She had it there. Not the one that like us. That's true.
And I think I've said this, I think on my initial appearance on this platform to you, Miss Yonnie.
Good night. Yes.
We were discussing that women, if typically goes for a man that a lot of other females are attracted to.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I could be a great guy, but I'm socially awkward.
Right.
Right? Women are not going to find me appealing. I'm just a simple guy going about my day. Nobody sees me.
True.
I'm not walking with a girl. Blase. I don't have a car. You're already in the tank already and you got a whip. You understand what I'm saying? So you're wondering now, why are all of those girls attracted to him over there? Your curiosity.
So
if we stop centering our relationships around money, I think we will have a better situation.
That is it.
Because everything now is just money.
And that's why I said those relationships back then without money, when people are broke, they were nicer than the ones now, because money become this getting thing. Nobody is settling for just happiness, joy, for us to just love unconditional. Hello, just a minute.
Back in the time, the woman them never did really have to work, because a man could have go work and feel money could have.
No man, you have some work. You have some females back then we used to work too.
I say majority. A man back in that time will go work and coming back, the money could have actually take care of the whole household.
So you are telling me today, the man them not able to take care of it and he gone AY?
Back then, things never were so expensive when woman and man did have to work for take care of the same household.
Okay.
I say back then, the man could have go work, the woman could have stay at home, the money could have served for the whole house and put on safe too. Now everything get expensive, but it stay the same.
Right.
So when a man go work 100,000, it can't maintain the whole house for the month. See? So a woman have to go there go work to add, and even when she go there go add and start work to, it still can't maintain.
Right. Because things get so expensive. So people tend to do more and more over, like they're just bending their backs. Some women, right, so this person, let me read this comment, then I'll get to you. Some women don't want to grow with her man. They want the man that's already established. That is true. And most of the relationship, guys, that we found out in today's society, people are not willing to just make the sacrifice. Oh, it's gonna be us. We are working together. We are trying to build this thing to build it strong. They want something that all the man have a house, a car, whatever already. And those are some of the things why it's not working out in today's society.
But Yonnie, you know, say some of that thing they have followed from mothers are telling them daughters say, don't talk to no man if you can't do this.
So true.
If you can't do that. So right after that, right there, so she now find a man because she love him, you know. You look for a man who can take
Give
care
her
of
things, yes.
And a lot of the times when the mother them do that too, because they want the man to come help them too.
Come.
Yonnie, can I say something?
Yes, go ahead, Miss JJ.
Okay. I had a situation. My son.
Oh no, it's Miss Sassy. Sorry, I thought it was Miss
JJ. He's in his late 20s. When my son started college, he was with a young lady since high school, right? And when I'm with the young lady, her mother told her not to be with my son no more. Mind you now, my son from high school, him and her was in college. The mother tell the girl not to be with my son no more because him not have no money to give her this, that. So when he come to me, he said, Ma, the girl break up with me because her mother said that I don't have any money. I said, but you are a first year college student. She's a first year college student. You're not working. You're in college. The mother tell the girl, don't be with him no more. She break up with him. Fast forward, my son finished college. He is an electrician, engineer, electrical engineering, he did. And him working. Now, the same girl, she never finished college. Now she want back my son every minute she call. The other day she come to my house and I run her. And people say I'm wrong.
No, me don't do the same. God forgive me, but me don't do the same. You're crazy. You're not going to use my son. No.
Because the day I see him cry, I'm feel so bad.
Oh, my.
I'm going to do a hug him and tell him, listen, this is better for you. At least she cleared the way I have to do a focus on school. And that's just help him focus on school and went through the 4 years and done.
Right.
You know?
Some people heartless, man.
Who was saying a lot of these mothers are the one that
and society too. Don't forget it. It's just not gonna work. I myself would drive that girl out of my house, right? But listen, society also have their part that they play too, you know, because what they teach women and of today's society is that go and get, go get, go get. You're not telling them to build, go and build. It's everything, go and get. And that's why they feel like the man is supposed to kill himself. Sorry, I mean, you know, analyze themselves with work while you sit at home and just feel relaxed and complacent. That's not a plus.
So basically what you're saying is that some mothers are teaching their kids to go find a good guy.
Yeah, you know me.
Steal from him and bring it back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're benefiting too.
Yeah. Because
you see, as soon as the daughter find a good guy and a good guy actually having it on him body and say, listen, baby, your mother has no responsibility, you know. You see me, I'm here, you know this.
No,
as
but
quick as possible, your mother go say, he's not a good
man. No, but here's the thing now. Sometimes if the mother comes on in and says that man is not good for you, it can break the relationship because the child might listen to the mother. And end the relationship because they're...
Majority of the time, my daughter go listen to their mother. What's that if our mother grow them?
Right, the Bible says that man is to provide the truth. I agree with you.
90 Day Fiancé, and it opened my eyes to something.
True.
You gotta remember some of these married like culture. The culture expect the son to take care of the mother while his house go downhill. Because I was watching something on the TV and I noticed it in the African culture and in other cultures, like the son have to take care.
That's why I like them. I like the movies. I love the African movies.
So they opened my eyes on culture and ethnicity, like because they have to take care of their house where they have their wife, plus they're responsible to take care of their mother.
Yes.
So and I look at it and I say,
That's a principled way to grow your child, yes?
Hi guys.
That's what I say, even though people are beat down America, America make most of them youth there will come from them culture, they have sense.
Because they want to stay there and say, yo, they might take care of their mother, brother, sister, uncle, granny, father. And them now build themselves none at all. When they come to America, people are say, yo, are you stupid? You're young. Build yourself. You see me? And then when them start think for themselves like that, then their family back home start have a problem with them. See, so although people beat down America and say America bad, which it is, but it still open up some people here will come there to make a living.
Yonnie,
Go ahead, Hey, how are you?
I'm good. When I wake up earlier on, I was listening, so I want to make my few comments and some stuff about this relationship thing. For males on a whole, sometimes we need to date women that we can afford. We'll try to put ourselves where we cannot afford. Don't put your basket where you can't reach it. Some men try to date some girls where they see that they are very high maintenance ladies. And we almost look from a far distance, we can stay and see, so listen, this woman is not in my shoe, because I can't afford her. You know your pocket. As a male, I'm saying this to the males. Know what you can afford. Don't take this woman and you know that she's a high maintenance woman, and then when you can't afford her, you're going to complain that she's not good, she's not this, she's not that, and then she walked away from you, and you're going to say, oh, I'm a good man, and she walks away from me because she was not your type. You saw and you see that you cannot afford her from the beginning. But because some of us men want to say, oh, they have one hot girl or they have one hot woman, they try to put themselves with that female. And I say that to every man all the time, and that's where men always go wrong. And a male mentioned in the comment, I don't know his name, but I heard when he says it starts from physical appearance. And that's what catch men's eye most of the time, physical appearance. Some men, as soon as they see one little bottom start jig up, them can catch fire, them thinking that them pants start raise long time. And that's all they want to see, because them coming like, as when you have gas and you draw the matches and it strike, that's how some men stay. So that's what caught them in problem at times. Some men see the red flag and they still stay in a hit. And then when the woman disappoint them, they blame the woman. I said, don't blame the woman because you saw the red flags before. Take someone that you can afford. You understand me? And that's what causes men sometimes to be in trouble. Don't look at the physical appearance alone. Yes, we know we want someone with physical appearance too, because that's typically men.
Right.
But you cannot look at that alone, and right away them start spending their money because they want to try to hold the woman or the young lady, because of what they see in the house by that physical appearance. So they start spending a little money and them start to them a treat her nice, and it go on for a year or two. When them spend their money on her because they want to hold her. Then later on in the latter end, them can't afford it no more. So them feel like she going to stay. Because they spend a lot on this or female or whatever, so they will have to stay with you, and then you're gonna say they're ungrateful. You men supposed to know your worth and know what you can afford, because sometimes that's all in the game. Just by the outer appearance that you see, and there's nothing else. They are empty vessels. All they have is outer appearance and nothing more, and they will pretend with you for what you're giving them. Yes. And then later on, they know they're not going to stay. They're going to run leave you.
Yeah.
So we must know what we can afford. And that's what causes it. Sometimes, you see, as I said all the while, we have to keep praying for our relationship and ask God to be in the forefront of it, let it work, and to strengthen it. We praying on one hand and you not praying, it doesn't make sense. So a family that prays together stays together. And if you realize that you have this partner whereby you are praying and nothing seems to work out, it's just there and they're not there with you. Sometimes we need to see that. But we don't see. We did not try to hold them because they act and want to put them for everybody. Say, oh, and this man we have, and this woman and her there. And that's how we feel at times. I remember this young man mentioned on your platform earlier on, don't educate no woman and not send yourself to school.
And I see these men been trying doing this all the time, taking up these young girls, school them, and give them because I send them to college, give them good education. They are going to stay with you. They are not going to stay. And I want to say this right across the board for every man who are listening, young and old. Do not school. I am a female, and I'm saying it, and I have younger daughters. Do not take a woman and educate them, and don't educate yourself, or they are going to run. They are not going to stay with you. The moment they find themselves that they're educated and they have this and have their big degree, you are adults, you have nothing. You're not in their class anymore. They are going to date someone now in their class. They're going to feel themselves not worth it there anymore with you. They're not even thinking about what you spend for them and you take care of them and their school expensive or their college expensive. No, they are going to go. And he said it to the female just the same. If you take up a low down deadbeat man, he has nothing, and you're going to try to build him and give him everything and let him be rich and have everything, he is going to walk away. No more than 5% stay in that relationship. I'm telling them, I have seen it across the board. I have known this man who school this lady, have kids there. Because she has a nice home, and just because she didn't have the kids and she couldn't run, she wait until those kids become adults. And know when the kids become adult and leave the home, no have them boyfriend or whatever. No, she started to give problem and want to end the relationship. And I said to him, because you are not in her shoe anymore. You educate her and did not educate yourself. She was just there and waiting until the kids pass the age and reach the age of consent, where they can have their boyfriend and then she can go. And do you know? Right now you don't mind child murder committing the relationship, do you know? I have to be talking to him and to counseling him. Just say, listen, take it easy. That's how the life is, and that's what is going to happen. And I said it to every man, hold on. If it's not happening now here, it's going to happen. It takes sometime 5-10 years down the line, or 15 years for it to manifest, for them to walk away, leave you. Don't educate a woman and don't educate yourself, or you're going to lose. So I hope you all understand that every man can look into that, and you can learn from whatever I say, okay?
That's a very common issue.
Yeah, a common issue.
Alrighty. So I have a few questions, guys. Question. Let's look at this. Would you date someone who insists on splitting every bill?
Who insists on paying every bill?
Who insists that they want you to split all the bills?
Well, that sounds like definitely a roommate situation for real.
Well, I will date somebody like that. You know why? Because if you want to split every bill, we can split every bill. But also when you're splitting the bill, you should also split the house responsibilities, like the cleaning, the cooking, the washing, the sex. If you want to split, we're gonna have to split the sex.
Stop it. Oh, so, how you gonna split with Sassy?
Well, you got to split. When I say split, if you want to pay 50-50, you got to pay for it.
Oh my God.
Because you want 50-50, right?
Then that means it's best for you to stay out of that relationship then. Not because... Not true. Because of how in the world?
It would have been so uncomfortable because we say, all right, me have free spirit. See, me just if me have the money to pay, me just pay. I'm say, you will pay that bill there. See, me pay them a bill and you will pay them. See, if me have the money for you, me just pay it. You see, me because me not like problem and stress for me. Me like get things done easy and relax. More peace of mind. Me can't manage every month put 50% for the light bill, put 50% for the rent. It just no too much stress.
Here it goes, God. Here it goes with the 50-50. It don't make sense. If two persons are building a life, you're a young person, so you find two couples get together, but they are young, so they are just starting life. Maybe they don't have a house yet, but they're making a savings into a deposit where it's an investment deposit they have, where they want to get in a house for themselves or a piece of property.
you know, you have to come together at the table to say, listen, me, we are young, we're not going to stay here forever in this because we need to build ourselves and to get ourselves our own home. So we're going to save some money. We're going to open a deposit money account where it's a account where we're not going to pull from. So at the end of the month, you know, we have to work things out to say, all right, I'm working you, no matter how much I may be making or you may be making, somebody may be making more than one. I can say, all right, I'll take care of the grocery bill. Right. You know, that's my dearest spot right now. Because, you know, every month you go to grocery shopping or every 2 weeks, you know, the bill's gone up. Or you like it. Yeah. So as a man in the house, most men like to take charge to pay the bill in the house. That's men. A real man like to take charge to pay the bills in the house. And allow the food bill for the female. Mm-hmm. So no problem with that. If he wants to say, all right, you know, I'll take care of the bills in the house. The light, the water, the internet bill, it's mine, you know. Or baby, I'll take care of the rent, that's the biggest part, and the internet bill. So I work it out to say, okay, I'll take care of the grocery shopping. Nothing is wrong with that. If you're building life together. Right. You can, somebody has to take a bill. Someone has to, but you have to know which bill you're taking. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with my partner, you know, for me to take part of one of the bill in the house. Whether the grocery bill or the internet bill, if we're paying rent, somebody has to pay the rent. You know, that's how it has to go. Because I remember when I was young too, and I didn't have a home, my partner I was living with, I have a envelope. He used to work money per week to do his own thing, and I have a envelope where I put the money in per week. So at the end of the month, I count it out, whatever we're gonna use to pay the rent and to pay for the bills and stuff like that. That's how we used to do it. So you know, that's how the 50-50 comes in. Right. That's how it is supposed to be. So we have to know a word. Does this man tell you plain before you go in a relationship? So listen, me, it's a 50-50, you know. You as a female supposed to know what you want. If you know you don't like that, don't take up that man then. If you don't have a problem, then fine. That's what I just mentioned to say. You have to know your worth and know what you want before you get into the relationship. Don't take up somebody and then afterward you're going to create an avo. Oh, okay, yeah. Point. Anybody else have anything to say?
Yonnie, me a man, zin. And if me rent one place, I'm going to pay the rent, the light bill, and the water rate.
Wow, real man, yeah.
She can help on it when gas to buy her, when the Wi-Fi for pay her, when food grocery for buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because me know say, yo, me rent the place that my responsibility, I go pay me in one there.
Yeah.
You get where I come from, so if anything go down, zin, me say, all right, you give me a button, so. Yeah, you get where I come from? Yeah.
Majority of the time, a lot of these women, nowadays women, they don't want to do anything. Them want live free, eat free, and there's nothing that they take care of. They not cook for you, they not wash for you. If you don't clean up your house, it's not clean. Then what are your purpose?
No, a woman them, man. A woman too. A woman too.
I tell them based on the conversations with me I listen to. Because when the conversation talk, like with people that say, ask the woman them, what do you bring to the table? Them I tell them, say, them my table. So, because me arguing on my life, that makes sense.
You sound hurt, you know.
I don't see a woman can tell me that I'm afraid that conversation with him.
That's why I said this. A lot of the times when you hear them conversation, people who have a problem with this 50-50 argument or whatever, majority of these women are women that are single.
Someone maybe said that's fair enough.
Yeah. We have a problem with them. That's why they're not a body. That's why somebody reach one certain age and then lonely, bro.
Right.
They don't want to give, they just want to get.
But if you have a female and you realize that you're a dear and nothing she not do, but you still what you go stay there for? It's time for you to make move.
No, we don't have to stay there. Because I tell the women that are out here now having these conversations.
Yeah.
Because they want a tradition. First and foremost, the more they look, push them forward from already, them come from them now go find a man there. They want a man we are 6 foot this, and him fi well chiseled, him fi work out, and him fi this, and him fi make 6 figures.
A basketball player.
You come from in the ghetto or in the hood or wherever they want to call it. Where you go find a man like that?
Okay, you are right, because they do say that they want the man to be 6 foot tall with a 6-pack, and he must be in 6 figures.
I know
what I'm saying about that 666 thing there.
6-pack, 6 foot, 6 figure. Glasses again.
She lives in a neighborhood where if somebody in there makes six figures, majority of the time he's a criminal.
Yeah, because I would.
What me I try to show you is she not go at the events them where some corporate man go there. Some of the expectations are impossible, bro.
Yeah, man, it's skyrocket, man. It's like them our ladder, and they want a Lamborghini Gallardo.
Yeah, bro, like the man, she not nobody in her family don't know a 6-figure man in her. But that is the man where she want. Right? Now look at it now. Alright, you get a 6-figure man. What you going to do in that relationship? You can't cook. It's either you can't cook or she can't cook what you want to cook. You don't want to take care of the man's house. You don't want to wash. You tell the man say you're not ready for kids yet. And so what you do?
She's the table.
Those women are, listen, I mentioned about some low down deadbeat man, you know. And I say, well, you have some low down deadbeat woman. You understand what I mean? Because listen, if you're a man and you're looking at a relationship for a woman, you know, you must have something still to carry to the table. So why would I said to some men, I said, listen, man, if you're not ready for a relationship, don't take up a female. You don't have nothing. You don't have a job. Listen, a man who don't have a job, he don't have a trade, he's not going to school, he not educate himself, he not know for himself, he not even rent somewhere for himself, and I hustle upon the road, man, I have to say. I don't say him have to be lawyer, doctor, Indian and chief, you know, but him have to do something when them out and road, I hustle with a car, I sell some jerk chicken, he rent somewhere for himself, you the woman can go in that man life, you know, and build something, you know, and motivate him, and build an investment with whatever he is doing if you're a woman, you know, because you see that man is like a low down deadbeat man, you know, he may not be rich.
Thank you,
but you see, this man hustle, you know, just want a good woman beside him to help bill him. You understand me? You're not going to take up a low down deadbeat man for bill him. But a man where you see a try, him not rich, but he might do something. He rent a place and he might pay more rent. You're going to go in there, you know, and tell listen, babe, we are going to do something, you know, we are going to be a saving. As someone mentioned, you give him $1, give her $1, she can save $2 cent out of that dollar. Every $1,000 I spend, I save a 10 cent out of it if I got back a 10 cent. So you can, as the woman mentioned sometimes, say, I am the table. Some woman will always say that, you know. Say, I am the table, so I don't need to bring nothing to the table. But at the same time, when they say that, they not do nothing with the table with them turn because you come and put something on the table and then not turn that table into a big thing. It is there just the same way the foot on the table and break off, and then I didn't see if you call a man if you say, all right, we can't call somebody to put on the foot on this table. No. So those are low down deadbeat woman. A man gonna live nowhere for himself. Him a moving a little grandmother two room went have a night to go catch up sleep. And out the road and about him unmarried with him ganja stiff. You ask him when the boy, you know, not now go on and me now make me right, you know, we not be able. But you know, we will make something work if you really have me. No, me not go take up a man like that. Me have to see that.
Me tell her this simple.
So hold on a little bit. Listen, hold on a little bit. So you as
When
a
you're
man,
finished, Miss Jen,
don't take up a woman neither.
Psalm 91.
And I say that to every man and I say that to my brothers. Don't take up a woman for just her hand and it alone.
Sure.
Because some of them, you take them up and them and grateful. They not having no teeth, you put teeth in them head. And then I go, remember, say no man never see them before. And as you give her a denture, and little weight start put on pan her, you give her a good bed for sleep in a crazy bed where she didn't have nothing mattress on it. A whole cloth she has spread them, but because you love her and you feel something good can turn out and you the man take her up now. Man starts here and I call to her now, she start feel big. And that's so you realize she start your bun. And I keep other man with her. She didn't assist no man out, they never see me none and this man take me up.
and turn my life around. Make me having a dent in my mouth and things start going. I'm grateful. Human race are ungrateful, guys. And the Bible mentioned and the Bible said it.
So
that
true.
He regret the day He built human because we are ungrateful. So not take up no woman for nothing out of the dirt. We tell every man that at time, oh, me build with a woman, they say, but oh, yeah, you build with her, but oh, you're going to cry later on down the line. I am telling every man that. They are going to cry.
Okay. Go ahead now, Psalm 91. Let's hear what you have to say.
Okay, first I must big up your panel. You have some really inspirational people, especially the guys.
Thank you.
Let me tell you this. When I was in Jamaica, I was born in Jamaica and I moved from Canada in my adult age. When I was in Jamaica, I was from a farming community. The nearest town was 8 miles away and I get a nice job and then I realized it's bus fare and lunch money. So I started farming. As a woman, you know, go a woodland, chop yam stick and them something there. And I tell you, people laugh after me, my girl. They laugh after me and I never stop. Every month, me I sell me 1,000 pounds of yam. Plus, when they call the cash crop like bean, tomato, carrot, them something there.
Right.
And a lot of girls, they laugh after me. So this lady, right, I have 3 sons and that's the advice me give them. Never take up a woman. I can't help because my father have one hand and I never seen clap yet. You know, so it's only fair. You can't take up somebody and then them can't. And then the woman come with that table argument. Don't even finish the sentence. Just get up and move.
True. Any girl tell you about the table argument to tell you that they are the table. Throw them out.
Once they tell me the full lesson, all right, later.
And that's it, you cut them off?
And so once I start talk to a young girl, I see them start to pay effort, I just, I can't deal with this one there. I just cut him out completely.
Okay. All right, so the next question is paying for dates an investment or is it an expense? Is paying for a date. So remember now, guys, this we are talking about a first date night. Do you think it can also be a regular date night also for those who are married? For those who are married, it's also a regular date night, right? Do you think it's an investment or is it an expense? Let me know in the comment section. Stop, Rashawn.
Well, it's both. It's both because you're going to foot the bill. It costs. Once it's costing, it's an expense. And of course, it's expected for me, who is pursuing you.
Right.
And trying to see now where this thing may lead to. Right. If we go on the date and we don't really match, well, whether it's a bad investment.
But do you think, Mr. 8-Ball, as you touch that, if you're taking a person out on a first date, a female, right? Do you think it is your responsibility to take care of the hair, the nails, the this, the clothes, the whatever?
No.
Yonnie,
let me hear what 8-Ball say, and then after, let me hear you. Go ahead, Mr. 8-Ball.
Alright, so you're asking me if I'm responsible for the dress she's going to wear, the
everything.
Makeup, everything.
Right. On the first date.
Well, it depends on the dialogue that we're having leading up to the dates. I wouldn't mind, because, okay, you want your hair done, you want to go look cute for me. I'm the one that wants you to come out of your house on this date.
Okay, you see, a different energy, a different vibe. I tell you, go ahead.
So, of course, if it requires me to do so, I don't have a problem doing that.
Okay.
Number 8, you are wrong. I'm going to tell you you're wrong.
You is 8. Keith say you're nice.
Same thing I mentioned earlier on. You guys be careful, and that's how you get trapped. Let me tell you something now. You are very great pretenders in this world. Very professional pretenders. I have known ladies who did it all the time. I have known males who did it to female and be pretenders. Sometimes, some of us, all right, this man was dating this woman in Jamaica. He was overseas, and he dated this woman in Kingston. And all along he's dating her. Didn't know that this woman have a one leg. She was on a one leg.
And he said all the while he tried to video call her, she was be sitting down. And he said, babe, I'm really tired. Because she does secretary work and she go to work still because she has one leg. Not saying that he couldn't be with her with a one leg. She was very beautiful, yes, but the man was disappointed by the lies that she told him.
Good night, Randy.
You know? So that's how we get caught. No, I meet this man, and this man is going to take me out on a first date because we want to get to know each other. Not because I'm talking to you on the phone and we're giving you sweet talk and you feel now when you start falling in love with me. Some of us fall in love too quick. And that's where we get heartbroken at times because we fall in love very much too quick. Build this relationship. And then now involved with this woman now. Because I want to know you. I want to know what can bring to the table, what I can bring, what you can bring, and all of that. I can tell you I have 5 kids, you know, while me have all 10 picnic. Because someone get from you, me want that first because the hairstyle when you give me, you know, it might last me for 2-3 weeks. After me go to the eat the dinner, you know, and next man down with me the other night with that same hairstyle where you spend the money from. And that's why I say, hold on a minute, hold on a minute, That's why I just mentioned don't take up a woman just underneath. So when me I pay for your hairstyle, fingernail done, outfit done, everything. So when you was naked, me want to see your natural beauty come with your hair. If you ever tell me about this, I say you a baby, wash your hair, catch it up. So you're not even have a dollar for yourself? Alright, if you're not happy this week, me I put it off till next week when I can afford for your ear. Me feels I'm supposed to go take to present myself to this man to show him what I look like and how much I can take care of myself, to put myself together. Me not supposed to have to wait for you on the first date night to put me together. But me if you come out on the date with you at the table. You understand what I'm saying? We have to be careful. This man say him date this woman. And when him date the woman to go for the dinner, he got to know her. I know about her. The woman start telling about him rent, him furniture, bill and him this and that. And he said, listen me. So what you not do all along? We come to know you, to know about you. And this is what you bring to me? You can't first you go throw down your bills for the man as you go to a first date at the dinner at the table. That's a big turn off. If me even desperate, need if I pay my rent if I can't pay it. After we start date, there's way around you can go around it that the man see through that. And see through your responsibility. And if he wants to give in, let he gives in. But you know what you think on the table at the first date on the man and tell him one way you have to go, you know, your lunch money if you pick them tomorrow morning and pay if I come take out your furniture, the man holler the lie.
Right, myself, I understand. But what I'm saying is, right, I like her. I like you, right, Marcia? And I'm saying, okay, we have date night tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Right? I'm going to say, here, what I'm going to sell you $500. You know, if you want to get a dress, whatever, you want to do your hair, your nails, whatever. She never asked me for anything. But I know that I want to see you, you know, go do a little touch up, whatever the case may be, when you come on the date.
Good, yeah, me, I'm patient there.
Now, if you come on a date now, you start telling me, say, well, you know, so you're rent back up 6 months, right? And your bed just pop down.
Trouble.
And all these type of things. And I say, well, you know, the meal, just order whatever you sip on the menu. Right? Anything you like on the menu, take it. And then I'm just going to wish her the best of luck.
Okay.
Yonnie, with JJ, I mentioned a while ago,
right.
A woman teach me that. Zine?
Swans, why you say nothing like that? Explain what you mean.
Right.
Go ahead.
My experience with girls and women, Zine, me never have to meet up no woman and carry them go on no date yet. We get to know each other over the phone. We go to meet up when me I go to work or when she does work. And she said, I say, you know, and we go sit down and talk and get to know each other in person. Every time when we actually carry one girl on date, after we start do what we are doing, and she said, all right, she want to go for one date. See? Right. And even when we start to have a relationship, start go Airbnb together, start go hotel together, start come over each other and thing, no woman will actually like you that much. I go look by you and say, yo, do me nails, do me ear, do all of this for me and I go on date. They might actually do that for themselves.
Yeah.
So
they might actually do that for themselves. So if me never have the opportunity, if you say, all right, all the relationship them will work for me, after we know a woman them good and we start do what we are do, we go up on date night.
So what if you do the date night and when you realize the lady pop up with more than one friends? What would you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down.
Everybody, all the men.
I'm gonna sit down because a lot of girls do that.
As I say, that never reach me yet. Me never office. A girl never look back. Like if me look a girl and she say yo she want to go on this date or that and me know say yo it don't make no sense most of the time because why me have to go on actually carry up on a date if you know you. You get me I come from? We not have to go eat, you know. We can meet up some other times, like we can go meet up at some park and get to sit down and talk to each other, know each other. You get me I come from? But if she insists on going on a dinner date, me I say, oh no, this is not gonna really make no sense. This is not gonna really make no sense. Yo,
where do you reside? In Jamaica or America?
Yeah, in Jamaica. I travel sometime.
Okay. I not even know it's a Jamaican state in Jamaica.
Of course we do. Of course. Alright, let me tell you. I just what you know since new old woman start tell other young girls what you do. Like young girls I text and I say, yo, you have to carry up on date to get to know me. I actually know me see start of like a uprising. But back in the day, people do dating about people where they actually know already.
Yeah, you see that I'm going here house, so I'm hang out a little bit of your fence.
Yeah, I get to know her, and then when you start doing a little dogo, and then when you get to love each other, and then you say, all right, me and you go out one of the night, or go out when they place the name of downtown, waterfront, or Devon House, or you go up a wish party statue then there. We up there, so you get me I come from.
Yeah, but
I saw me stick to the old-fashioned thing.
Yonnie, so back to your point where you made that the fact that you invite a young lady out on a date, and she come with her 3-4 friends. Right? See, this tells me now a lot about you know who I'm trying to date because now you're looking validation from your friends to see well okay should you date this guy or not.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go along with it. We're gonna sit down at the table and we're gonna order our food because I know that you expect that I am the man sitting at the table with you and your 3 girlfriends them. I'm supposed to pay for all of y'all. We're gonna eat. And I'm gonna make sure that I tell the waitress separate bills.
I never expected this one.
As me say,
yeah, but he just shot me because let me tell you something. I was just waiting for the ending and then he just, turn it up a bit.
I don't know who them I deal with.
Right.
So me order my food.
You know, them go wash some plate if then they cannot get next money.
And me say me order my food. My food it come to $4,900 because I want big fish with festival and crackers and sitting. And I sit down and eat my food. And when the bill come, them I say put money on the table. So I say put money on which table? I say I pay for my food already, you know. They must say, you are a man. I say, yeah, me are a man. Me pay for my things. Me don't know none now. Me don't know you. Oh, me I pay here my bedroom. You can't embarrass it. I say, this to me. You did tell me say you can't no woman come here. No, you didn't tell me. Me not pay for not one person right here, so. Not one of them.
If they didn't tell you that they was gonna take companies, it doesn't make sense. But you know what, God? You don't going out on a date, You can't just go for ice cream,
Yes, that's it.
Some people feel
that may be not tell someone you nowadays.
They feel as if they're going out on a date, it have to be a hotel, a very much expensive, top of the line restaurant, where more expensive. It don't have to be bad. It can be an ice cream date.
You have a point, somewhere they said earlier on. A lot of men,
never
and even get by me said to a lot of men want to show off. Or show off to a woman.
real.
So people don't realize with dating is something you're doing as stages.
Yeah.
You see, in the first part of it, we are trying to get fit. So you should be aiming to spend the minimal amount of money. Because we don't know if me and a girl are even going to go on a second date.
Exactly.
So you see, even the same ice cream thing where I say a while ago, perfect first.
That was what I was gonna say, no, but then afterward it just seemed that's me. Nature, that's me.
Somewhere who no can talk to each other.
Something like it. Just go all I want amusement park. Watch all a cartoon. Something.
Just meet up in our town
That's
like
me.
a tree and walk and talk with each other. All that.
Of course. That's a me, nature.
If I'm going to send her $500 and make she can do whatever she want to do, big red flag that. You see, I set up yourself in failure.
Brandy.
Hold on a second, because I hear my name getting like called and I'm getting...
Yeah, no, can't
Brandy, come on up. Let me hear what you say, because you differ on it. Come here.
Hold on a second. Because everybody have them style. You see what I'm saying?
No style. You set up yourself in failure, right? That's an 8-ball.
Well, I'm a general.
Come, Brandy, come here.
Ball, me agree with him. Yeah, trust me.
Well, I hear you.
I make him different himself. Depending on himself, me I gonna tell him why me say is a the wrong move. But go through 8-ball.
Wait, let Brandy, let 8-ball talk, and then we hear from you, Brandy.
Like I started out to say just now, everybody have their own style and pattern of how them go about their thing. Me, for my pocket, for your girl when me pursue, I'm gonna send you 5 bills, baby.
That's 5 bills US, right?
Well, I'm gonna finish now, my general.
Me can't know it's a 8-ball.
If I US your court, that's when I ask.
5 bills US in my talk. I can't Jamaica.
I've been living in Jamaica now for almost 30
No,
years.
we don't know where you live. Me G, so me I ask you.
All right, a dollar is a dollar, no matter where you are.
All right, go on. Straight out of my pocket. Go on.
You see what I'm saying? So I come out of my pocket. Yannick, here is $500.
Right,
You understand what I'm saying?
thank you.
That's for you, right? We're going on a date. You can take that $500 and put it in your pocket. You can go there to the mall. You could go get a dress, an outfit, get your nails done, your feet done, your hair done, whatever. I give you 5 bills. We're going on a date. The date is 8 o'clock tonight.
Right.
I'm choosing the restaurant. I know what I feel like for eat tonight.
Yeah. Right,
That's
that's
what I'm saying.
so.
Yeah, can you open a date?
Yeah. Anytime you're ready, me ready. You ready?
So 8-ball. All their relationship.
Hello, Mr. 8-ball. Tell me when you're ready. Me ready, you know. Come.
You know what? You know what? I tell you, you make a wrong move there, sir. Because everything is about expectation. So when you start at the first date like that, I see him 5 days you give for the second, third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the rest of the day.
No, we're going to get more.
It's the first date.
It's a go tap
I
it up
don't know if I'm
more.
going to want to talk to this woman again after I go on the first date.
8-ball, that's what I said to you, say, for instance, mind you know, you spend that, you know, you're going to want a second date, you know. Regardless, you know, but you send her 500 just pass.
No, but now look on the financial part of it, sir, for the deal.
But when I say, but you're not understand what I say now. You're not getting a chance to like you for you.
The man
Most women,
love
majority
it.
of
Let
women,
him spend it.
right off the bat, bro, and the 5 bills she see. If she cannot keep you, she will not even know how you look if you won't go describe to tell nobody how you look. She just know say I'm mad this way saying 500 and come give me. And he never have to do it. So you lead wrong this already. A first date you say.
No, but listen, Mr. Philly. I don't if it that's him his way of doing it. Me or you shouldn't have a problem with how him setting thing in him set him.
No, but we are talking. We not tell him what he do, you know.
Right, but
when me attack, me a generalize. Me not tell if I attack is small one, me can't change him from that.
best lie we in here, you know. Pop style.
Everybody have their own style. So me not tell him I don't do him no.
Alright.
Me attack in general. That's why I said dating. So when you're taking a stages.
Yes.
These type of things, right? These type of things is where you are in life, right? Because for me personally, like someone asked me the question, I think it was Gapapo, right? If it's every woman that I date, I do the same thing. No, sir. It can't be the same. Me say Yannick, me meet
everyone we are person.
We are only same. Let me hear in land for.
I am at Home Depot, right? And I see Yannick in Home Depot. And we had a 5-minute dialogue.
Straight up.
And I said, well, you know, so from the physical appearance of Yannick, I think I want to get to know her some more.
Straight up, yeah? Tell them.
So I give Yannick my phone number. I say, call, right, you know, if you're interested, you can give me a call.
Come, give me your number.
Right? I'm talking to Yannick. Yannick is busy. I'm busy. We try to kind of configure a date where we're both available. Right? And then from what I saw, you know, Yannick, how she dressed in the store. Because she looked like she had to do something to go home, you know, building whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
something.
So I said, well, all right, then Yannick here never do what me say her, you know. Right? And I mean, I pull now Yannick now out of comfort zone enough on this date. It's not leading, I'm leading with money.
Right.
That is one thing I don't do. I don't lead women with money because that's not a good way to go about it. It's like if I go to a woman's house, I want to really have to ask me for nothing. I will looking at your house and say, well, boy, you might need this, you might need that, whatever the case may be. And I will volunteer.
So I'm not saying you're mad yet, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, well, you know, we're all mad in our own
Not
way.
true. Well, make your madness came like that madness. Go and talk it.
No, you know, woman like to be pampered. Woman like to be pampered.
No must.
Every woman deserves pampering.
I understand that. That's why I'm saying now, when I go on a date now and get into the mind of the individual that I take on the date.
Right.
I have $500 available to invest in this time that I'm going to spend with this person.
Right.
I'm willing to lose it. It's just like you put $500 in the stock market. It might not go to 50,000. I might lose it all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm investing $500.
Please, Mr. 8-Ball, here's what I would do if I were you. I would allow her to wear what she coming on the first date. And if it not suit my taste, then the second date now when we get to know her some more, you know, I said, okay, take this $500, fix up your hair, buy a nice dress, something on it. But the first date, honey, no, I don't think you should put out something.
Okay, sweetheart. Who is speaking, Sams?
Yeah.
That is what you would do. But I am telling you what I will do. I don't want nobody try to change my mind.
Yeah.
But do.
Not changing, my love.
We'll put out the
All right, wait. Brandy, let French shows and then you, Brandy. Because I don't know you. Go on, French shows. And you know Brandy. I got to.
Yes, I want to say something. Because you see in relationship and that's a thing.
No, man.
You hearing me?
Oh, Jesus behind you.
No. Fireworks all around. Anyway, in relationship, if a person want to do, like, take care
First date.
Right.
First meetup.
Yes, the first meetup then. So for instance, it's a pretty girl or, you know, the man look handsome and whatever. You know, like me, I go help whatever me can come up with. It left to a person what they decide to do, you know? It's up to you, and if you feel like you want to, you know, give the partner, whoever, whether it's female or male, more money and say, look, you buy something nice, and it's up to you, whatever you decide.